I think the conversion has majorly taken place either in Sikhism, the Chura caste actually, which is a major caste from the Punjab. They have gone into the Sikhism and they are called the Mazhabi Sikhs. Besides that, I don't think there are castes which have converted either into Christianity or Buddhism or say Islam. They have largely remained within the Hindu fold. And that's what is the situation. So in our reports on Government of Maharashtra study, we gave one of these suggestions or recommendation that they should also be extended the same kind of protective measures in terms of reservations and all those things. Our attempt is not to further push them into the same kind of these things. It is rather to take them out from that hell kind of a situation, And for that kind of initial reservation is very important. Whereas among the existing castes now, which are within the Hindu fold, in fact even that reservation has rather gone against their own interest. Today in all these professions or occupations, be it in organized sector or on contract basis or on non-regular basis with the municipal corporations or urban local bodies, we come across that there is 99% reservation for these people, except railways and hospitals, some of the metropolitan cities that we find some entries of the upper caste.
Upper caste
are there, but they join these kind of professions in the city areas with some kind of a political clout, and they outsource it to the same person,
scavenging caste,
who belongs to scavenging caste. So for a few more years he will remain on a payroll, and after 7-8 years or months he will try to shift to some other departments. So that's what is the process at this point in time. So these are the issues, and as I was talking about the social structure in Gujarat and social structure in Maharashtra, maybe it has to do a lot to the kind of movements that we had in Maharashtra, right from Phule and Dr. Prakash Ambedkar and then Chhatrapati Shahu. We always had a progressive kind of environment in terms of social change in Maharashtra, and so that definitely has made lot of impact. Like I have come across many of the Mehtars or Valmiki caste who have long back migrated from either Rajasthan or Punjab or Madhya Pradesh. They say, sir, even today when we go back home, हम लोग उधर पगड़ी नहीं डाल सकते, हम लोग अच्छा कपड़ा नहीं पहन सकते, तो हम वहाँ उधर जाके बताते हैं लोगों को कि अरे महाराष्ट्र में तो हम सब कुछ कर सकते. So that relative mobility, that relative freedom, although they are still within the fold of Hinduism, they can still think of enjoying that kind of a freedom in Maharashtra.
Because of the Dalit movement.
Because of Dalit movement and larger pressure. Now, but still the question of their larger emancipation is unsolved, and Dalit movement of late has become completely silent, or Dalit movement perhaps is not at all feeling anything about the issues of these people. When you have 5 Sapai Karmachari or sanitation workers dying every month in Bombay Municipal Corporation. So that's not an issue of a Sharad Rao, no? It's an issue of Prakash Ambedkar, it is an issue of Ramdas Atwade, it is an issue of every political leaders.
But they don't understand.
But I do not know why, what are the compulsions? Are those political compulsions? Are those ideological compulsions? What kind of compulsions are there? Why that does not become an issue of a movement? Why there cannot be a new panther on that basis. No? So that doesn't seem to be happening around. Okay, and not only the issues of the sanitation workers, there are number of issues. Today, Right to Education Act, there are many neighborhoods. The private schools do not entertain our boys and girls. Government is not paying their fees. So there are number of issues.
That number of issues also includes Dalits, largely.
Largely Dalits.
Including every caste.
Yeah, including every caste.
So this January month, in the month of January 2013, there was a atrocity committed on Mehtar community.
Yeah, yes. In, I think it was Jalga or
near Nagpur.
No, it was this part of Pune. Near Nagar.
So that they chopped mutilated the body.
They mutilated the body, they cut them into the pieces.
But why there was no big movement here?
No, any atrocity case you take.
Okay.
I mean, not only that, even a Dalit girl being paraded naked in Bombay, in Shivri.
When, sir?
It was last year, 2011.
2011, okay. Naked?
Naked, actually, literally. So there was, you have all kinds of mafias sitting around.
But which caste that girl belonged to?
They belong to Buddhist community.
But still none of them responded.
Some of them went. They registered the FIR, but nothing happened much in that case. But it should have been uproar.
Okay.
So the problem actually with is that I had a call now. He is saying that we परिवर्तनवादी, हम लोग परिवर्तनवादी बिखरे हुए हैं. We are not a united mass, no. We are also disjointed. We are also
divided.
Not together. And the one who are creating all these things, they are united. So the problem now is how do we address this? So whatever little that wherever we are, we can do. That is the only way. And there are a number of compulsions. Like when you take the case of atrocity in Mumbai, there are land mafias, there are political mafias, there are underground mafias, there are number of mafias are sitting around. So you do not know whose influence that is
happening.
That is working on you, that you are unable to actually take a steps against whatever is happening against the masses. One building of the Sapai Kamgars, 70 people have died in that one building. Forget about atrocity is nothing. One atrocity is case nothing. This is the biggest atrocity, I think. Where 5 Sapai Kamgars are dying. It's not only human right violation, it's an atrocity, everyday atrocity.
The Sapai
Kamgar.
Who is that, sir? What is it? Building.
There are service quarters for the Sapai Kamgars in Mumbai.
Sapai Kamgar means Sapai Karmacharis.
Karmacharis, yes.
Oh, then how many people died?
There are more than, I think,
80,
yes, 70-80 people.
When did this happen?
Last year.
And nothing happened?
This year only. This year, few months back.
But nothing happened?
Nothing, but now government is taking its own course.
Okay, then is there any Mehtar movement or Valmiki movement in Mumbai or even in Maharashtra?
Nowhere.
Why aren't they mobilized? What is happening with the educated people in that community? There are very few numbers.
Very few of them, they are with the Dalit movement largely. But there is no distinct kind of a group at a Maharashtra level. And see, compromise and co-option are the two processes in Maharashtra. Rajendra Ora has written an interesting article.
In where did he write?
He wrote in edited volume by Christopher Zafrolet and some Sanjay Kumar. The Revolt of the Plebeians or something. That book is there. So he writes an article titled Maratha Rashtra or Maharashtra. So when you have 40% population belonging to one social group, out of 27-28 chief ministers belonging, 26 chief ministers, 22 are belonging to Maratha community so far in last 60 years. So there are a lot of interest, combination, permutations, and that process of co-option and compromise is continuously going on. Before Athwade became Athwade Sahab became cabinet minister, he was living in a hostel. He was picked up from hostel and he was made minister. Okay. So after 20 years, now he is living in Bandra, adjacent to Balasaheb Thackeray's house. A lot has changed, but a lot has to change. No? So as such, there is, we definitely have bigger and new challenges today. And I think for the Mehtar or other communities, the only way is to carve out a distinct identity. As long as we live in a Hindu fold and these occupations, what may happen with us? We must give up and come to the cities. Although these people have come to the cities, but then that security that they find in that this one has become a difficult part. If our demand do not go beyond Vadu, Jhadu and Varsa Hak, how will we seek emancipation? No, you have to, in order to see the light, you have to risk the dark. Na? So that dark actually हमको इतना आदत पड़ा है अंधेरे का कि हम उजाला देखना नहीं चाहते. हमको लगता है कि भाई हमारी आँख खराब हो जाएगी. So somewhere, but instead of blaming them completely, we also have this kind of forces who needs to be awakened once again. They need to be reminded of the agenda of emancipatory agenda of Prakash Ambedkar. Movements are going on, but they are in limited sense. BAMSEP has organized these people to a great extent.
Scavengers,
yeah. There are many places. I have come across Gujarat. BAMSEP has worked a lot among
but there is no, it means the leadership is not from Valmiki community, but still they do it.
Yeah. They are quite aware. They know Phule's ideology, they know Ambedkar's ideology.
Okay, they accept all castes on equal lines.
Yes.
BAMSEP.
BAMSEP is doing good work in that sense, we can say.
More than any other.
Yes.
Okay, sir.